2nd, and it is a Punk Tuesday, Fat Tuesday, Your Mama's So Ugly Tuesday. We welcome you to Jake's Bounty. That's right, I'm in my room, and I'm doing it again. Let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, thank you very much for tuning to Jake's Bounty. I'm your host, Jake Hernandez, as with you always. And I want to tell you about today. It is a Punk Tuesday, Fat Tuesday, Your Mama's So Ugly Tuesday. All that good stuff that happens on Tuesdays. As well as it being August the 2nd, 2022. I didn't share with you yesterday, but I got some money on my Snap card. Alright. Also, I want to let you know that we have the music today was provided by Instruments of Murder, and there was a song entitled Mommy's Killing Me. Alright. And they also have our sponsors with us, like our $1 7-day rental movie, Don't Say a Word. We'll hear a scene from it later on as the show progresses. But yeah, Michael Douglas, Brittany Murphy, Don't Say a Word, alright? And also, we have Dog Training for Dummies and Retro Puzzles Trivia Challenge, 70s and 80s, also here at Jake's Bounty. And it's also $5.99 when you type in the retro. You get the Dog Training for Dummies book, $5.99 when you type in the word dummy. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. I had it right in front of me, but now, of course, I don't know where the hell it is. But I will find it. Hold on. I just hate it when this shit happens. Alright, well, I know the Oak Fire has been a containment. Here it is, right here. Aha. Here we go. Newsom. Governor Newsom declares monkeypox state of emergency. Similar state of emergency has been announced in New York on Saturday and in San Francisco on Thursday. 25,000 doses of monkeypox has been given into California, and there has been 827 cases so far. All right, a lot of them in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Oak Fire reaches 72% containment, and it is now at 19,244 acres burned. Alright, Fresno killer to serve 2 life sentences after second murder arrest. Philip Ozuna was killed by Abel Enchartia back in December 2021 and was killed by him when he shot him in the back as he was running away. Enchartia was arrested in Indiana a month later, and this is a second-degree murder with a gun. He was convicted. 2 life sentences, 15 years for second degree, and 25 years for using a gun is also added on to his sentences. Teen and child who drowned in Fresno pond. This happened, near Woodward Park. They were both cousins. Happened near Fort Washington Beach Campground, 1 p.m. Saturday. Angel Manuel, 18, and 9-year-old Gonzalo Oravia, age 9. There is a GoFundMe page for them, okay? So go look that up and go help out, you guys. And 4 have been killed in the California-Oregon border fire known as the McKinney Fire, State Route 96, Siskiyou County. All right, another 2 were reported earlier this week at Klamath River, and then says more than 100 homes have been burned up, as well as sheds, and 88 square miles into Oregon. So wow, that's a pretty big fire. Okay, well, it is Punk Tuesday, so I thought I'd give you guys a little something. I don't know if you guys are old enough, or maybe you remember it, or maybe you don't, but punk rock samplers. Kind of how I first got introduced to punk rock, really. I was into them about the late 90s. I guess if you want to call punk rock Green Day and Offspring, and yeah, so I was into it in 1994, but I really got into it in the late 90s, and that's when they came, and I first got wind of them, punk rock samplers. and I first got some at the Vans Warped Tour in 2000, and I got the ones that were entitled More RPMs Than Floyd, which was one that Fat Records did, and it had like good writtens on it. I think it had Chicks Dig It. Who else did it have on it? I had NoFX obviously on there, and I think it had Rancid. I'm not sure. And then I've got the ones afterwards. I think the next year they had it was An Outcome to Teeth, and I also got that one. And I also as well got the Give 'Em the Boot samplers, and as well as Punkorama 1, 2, and I don't know if it goes up to like 9 or 10, but I got like 1 through 4. And then there's Punk Rock Diaries, Punk Core. There's Fat Records. I think I had maybe was it Fat Records 1 and 5, or maybe 2 and 5. I'm not sure. But then I got more like Punk and Disorderly, Over the Top, ska and punk, and Kung Fu Records. There's Gone with the Wind sampler. Just Hopeless Records as well, and just so many samplers. If you guys happen to remember any samplers that you guys got, whether they be free or whether they be $2 or whatever, just put them in the comments below, and maybe they interest you. Not just punk rock, maybe in a different form of music as well. All right. I remember my first sampler was one of my brothers came back from his senior trip in Puerto Vallarta, and they had a sampler that I probably listened to more than he did, and it had such songs as Never Give Up, I Like the Cow, had Incubus on it, Silver Jet, and a whole bunch of other bands. Unfortunately, I can't find that sampler now on YouTube, and I can't find it, anywhere inside, my mom's house or anywhere. So, it'd be a lot of help if you guys remember that one. If you do, put it in the comments below. But hey, if you don't, I understand. All right, but let's go ahead right now, and let me see if I can find anything in a Retro Trivia Challenges book. Hold on. You're like, Jake, we're not going to go anywhere. All right, you better not. Got it right here for $5.99. We type in the word retro. All right. So all you got to do is type in the word retro. And here we go. Who plays psychiatrist and regular Cheers patron Frasier Crane? This one should be easy. Is it A, Bill Paxton, B, Peter Gallagher, C, Kelsey Grammer, or D, David Hyde Pierce? Ooh, maybe it's a little trickier than we thought, huh? And the answer is C, Frasier. Was intended to be a temporary 7-episode character, but was so popular he was made a regular. Grammer went on to play the same character in Frasier, portraying the character for a total of 20 years. This is a record for an American actor in a comedy series. And guess what? They're doing, I don't know if they call it a reboot, or they're doing like more episodes of Frasier. So yeah, that's got to be something to look forward to. I didn't really get into Frasier when I was a kid. I always thought, I was like, man, I don't understand this guy. He's not Sam Malone. He's not Woody. And then later on, I did get into his character. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. What I'm also looking forward to is tomorrow. That's right. We'll be having What the Fuck Wednesdays. We'll have the news, my bounty, and so much more. Speaking of my bounty, what did I get on my bounty today? Well, besides getting a bag of sugar, because I was out of a bag of sugar for my coffee. Can't have, sugar without, can't have coffee without sugar. Anyway, I also got, I got a Life Water. I keep on getting those ones. This one time I got an Evian. I didn't know they still made Evian, so I got that. Always thought they were too high-priced. High-priced water for you guys. And then I got a sparkling water that was actually in an aluminum can, and it hadn't been opened yet, so I had to crack that open and empty that out. I got a Faygo. If you guys are into Insane Clown Posse, you guys know what Faygo is, or if you're from Detroit. This one was a blue raspberry. Haven't had Faygo in a long time, but I remember really liking it. I remember liking root beer, and I think there was like cherry was good. Yeah, anyway, if you have a favorite, put it in your comments below. I also got Coca-Cola, and I got a Perrier. So good stuff there. Got a half bag. It all helps. Put it into my other bags of cans and shit like that. And like I said, tomorrow we'll be having the news, my bounty, so much more. So come back for that. Also having what the fuck story, maybe be from Hollywood, maybe something local, maybe something happy like it did. You know, well, it wasn't something happy. It was Skid Row and Sebastian Bach both playing in Vegas, and Bach was playing free while Skid Row had to charge. Anyway, yeah, join me tomorrow. Come back, talk about cans, and maybe I'll find something. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys be good to yourselves, and be good to each other. And right now, here is Instruments of Murder with their song, Mommy is Killing Me. Alright, you can find it on their live album entitled Live in Panama City. And here it is right now. See you guys. Jake's Bounty was filmed at Fornicate Yourself Records Production 2022. You can follow us Facebook and channels, website, leave a like in the comments. Always, please subscribe.